Your rejection hurt them more than they will ever admit. Please scroll on if this doesn't resonate. They want you to have compassion for them. They're really going through a lot. Too bad, so sad. I think that's kind of what you would think about it. This is a lesson for everybody, but I think especially for them. Because I think you were there for them over and over. You finally had to say no. I don't think it was easy. I think the real message here is like to explain why this person's being so passive-aggressive, why they're taking things out on you. It's because of this. Like, they don't feel like you're showing them enough compassion. Wow. I don't really think that they understand their part in what happened, whatever this was. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be. But I just feel like they're still in the midst of learning this lesson. That's what I just got. That, part of the lesson is that they need to start admitting things like this. I think there is someone who acts out like they'd rather just get revenge on you than tell you how much they hurt. Like, this is someone who, like, let's say you're in a relationship. They're going to go cheat on you just to feel like they have power over you or power over the situation instead of just telling you that they hurt. You know what I mean? They could have just talked it out with you. You saw who I really am. Yeah, that's why you ended up hurting them. Wow. I think you saw something you didn't want to see. You actually probably waited to call them out on it. Let me get these 3 cards. Distance. Determination. And you were spiritually gifted. Okay. This is what happened. You are spiritually gifted. And I think that's what is so confusing about it for them. Because they're like, how did you see this? It's because of this. How did you see who they really are? It's because you're spiritually gifted. And I think this is a test for your intuition. I think you need to remember this. You know who I'm talking about. If this is for you, you know who this is. If you don't know who this is about, it's not for you. Just keep scrolling. Don't ask who it's about. But you're at a distance now. You had to put distance between you because of what you noticed when you saw who they really were. They're determined to hold on and get through this. Like, seriously, I don't think they get it. I think they're starting to get it. Like, you went with your gut. And not even just that. It might not just even be your gut. Sometimes, how to put this? I just think after a while we start noticing red flags that maybe, like, just when I'm doing my readings, for example, and I'll say stuff like, this reminds me of a situation from my past. That's what starts to happen to all of us, I think. You got to look for those little flashes in life. Like, I don't know about you, but I get these little memories that flash back to me. And that's why I go with that in the readings, because as I'm going through this, I've started to realize that even in my own life, there's a reason why I was connecting an old memory to a new memory. It's intuition, okay? That's how your intuition speaks to you at times. It's showing you a memory from your past and bringing it to your mind. Like, that's how it works. And it comes to us so naturally because, look, we can only see things from our frame of reference, really. I mean, occasionally we might get some crazy vision or, a dream of something that we've never seen before. But for the most part, you can only draw upon your experiences. So you're going to get reminded of things from your past. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I think that's what happened here. I think you put distance between you because for once you just really said, I gotta go with my intuition. They are seriously hurting though. There's a hurt and compassion. Like, look, they want a Band-Aid. Okay, here they with a bandage on their head and like a hug. Like, that's what they really want. And they're crying. I mean, there's just a lot of heavy emotion here. A lot of heavy emotion. Time for a serious conversation with someone. Okay. If they approach you, it might be time for that conversation. And that's up to you. I'm not trying to tell you, believe me. Don't ever think I'm trying to push you into a conversation. But I am thinking, if you're wondering if it's time for the conversation, I think you got your answer. And I think you've known this for a while. But I think you'll get the right words. Like, you were spiritually gifted enough to go through this, right? You're going to have the right words to say. I think maybe you're stressing about that a little bit. Reflection. I'm just getting from this that the best thing you can do, like if you talk to them, just sit and reflect their words. Just sit and reflect their emotion. Don't say a whole lot. Use it as a reflection. Just kind of reflect them back to them. Because I think this is a situation that's going to be handled with care. Probably someone you're related to, or maybe even married to. I hope not. I hope it's not. It could be a child or someone, but I just think this is someone you probably, it's somebody you can't probably go through life getting away from. Wake up call. That's what really happened here. Okay, the wake-up call is what you had that made you leave. That made you put the distance. You seeing who they really were, that was the wake-up call. One last card here. This fell out immediately. I see you everywhere. This keeps coming out. They're really getting their karma. you must have really, okay, you caused a big change in their life, okay? Wherever they are right now, they're thinking about you. Or in some way, like maybe not you directly, but what they're going through is something that they associate with you. They think they wouldn't be going through this if not for you, and it could be good or it could be bad. But regardless, this is something they need to go through, and you did the right thing. This was the wake-up call that both of you needed. It's okay. You can have compassion for them without giving to them, without whatever it was they were putting you through. You had to cut them off. It's okay. You did the right thing. 3 cards from this deck. You've become wealthier every day. You are divinely protected, and nothing is impossible for you. Take these cards to heart. You need this encouragement. You have nothing to worry about. If they took something from you, you're going to get it back. Wealthier every day. And you're protected. And really, the sky's the limit. You have nothing to worry about. This has pushed you more toward your sky's the limit. Okay? You are becoming more wealthy. You are hanging on. You are... Look, I don't even know what else to say. All I can think is this. Nothing is impossible for you. But you just need to keep going past this. You are spiritually gifted. You saw through this situation. You're going to see through others. You needed to go through this. Nothing is impossible for you. It is spoken, it is written, and so it is. Amen.